Hey friends, today we're going to talk about Kallie Branciforte's Caffeinate and Conquer Weekly Planner. This planner is basically a powerhouse. It is about getting things done. It's not about looking fancy or giving you a goal planning system or quotes or any kind of fluff. She is a big YouTuber and she designed this planner for the method she likes to use for herself that she just used a notebook for a long time. And so she wanted to share this method with you in a printed planner. This planner has a cover that is very flexible. It's kind of just like thick cardstock, but with kind of a laminated over feel. They call it coated silk laminate, the cover. It's a 7x9 planner. This sells for $40. I purchased it when she was having a launch special. I think I got it for only like $27, and her shipping was also very cheap then. I don't know what her shipping is now. So I got a real deal on this getting it at launch. I have no discount code and no affiliate link. I just thought it was a really interesting planner I wanted to share with you guys because you guys know I am a functional planner, but I also have been using way too many luxury planners to overlook the fact that I do like amazing paper and I do like beautiful colors and fonts in my planners. This is not that. This is your powerhouse. This is your to get things done. This is undated. So let me share this with you and see what you think about it. I really want to hear your thoughts on this. Here is Kallie. Here is her little welcome letter in her planner. It's 200 pages. It will last you a whole year, but it's undated. It is printed in the USA. She has this where you can scan and watch her demo video on how to best use your new planner. But she also has some information here on how to use it because it is a little bit different, especially the daily time blocking pages. So first you have a monthly page. Even though it's undated, your months are not all up front in like a normal undated planner. Your months are just right before your weeks and your daily time blocking pages. So here is your undated monthly. You have 5 weeks going down. You have abbreviated days up there. Something to note is the spaces that are right beside the coil here are a tiny bit smaller than your full box because she didn't take into consideration that that needed to be punched there with your coil. So those spaces are smaller. So the feel of this is like, you know, someone who designed a planner for the first time. But I'm not judging because I've never designed a planner. Just to say, I think she could do some improvements on this, and especially making a dated version that people might really go crazy for. So if improvements were made, it's all dark black lines and you have dot grid for goals over here on the side. That is what your monthly layouts look out like with a typical Sunday start, and you have to write in the dates. Then you go into your weekly after the monthly page. You have 5 weeklies after every monthly. And I will just flip through a few pages I tested out and used in here. And I didn't use the daily then. And there's the next week. And I used a few of the dailies there. So I'm going to show you blank now so you can see. The premise of this is you come in and you fill out all your to-dos. This is your brain dump. You write the weekend. You fill out all of your to-dos. Here's what mine looks like. Just a brain dump, just letting your brain go. Then you look through and you put your top 3. Then you put any don't forgets. Then you go, and this is kind of like pre-planning your week. You go into your weekend though shares a box. And you think, where would I be putting these items? So where are my appointments? And then what days have room? And then without appointments or big things on them, where I could get some of these tasks done. And you start placing those in. Of course, you can see I didn't place all my tasks in and thinking about next week. Then you go into your daily pages and you have a time blocking thing for every single day. So it's not like you're making your time blocking decision for the week and saying, what each box is going to be for. You could name the box something different every day. But once again, there is the coil problem. Your Wednesday box is smaller because of the coil going into it. And your Thursday box is the same size, but you don't have anywhere to write your time blocking. Your time blocking little strip is the thing that got punched in this week. So that is something to note there. Also, you can see it is very gray and black with the gray here. But you have 5 big time blocking boxes per day Once again, you have to date it, and your days of the week are abbreviated. Saturday and Sunday are stacked, and then you have a notes section. So you can't have a lot for Saturday and Sunday. This is really for her time blocking out her week, working at home with small kids. And so I can see how this does work really well. She would say, you know, this is even before the kids wake up. And then this would be, you know, in her block getting them off to school. And then this would be her nap block 1. And so you wouldn't know what time that's going to be. You don't have to write a time. It's just the first nap block. What am I going to get done, right? And then it's like second nap block. What am I going to get done? And then in the evening, what am I going to get done? I think this would work for a lot of stay-at-home jobs, a lot of stay-at-home moms. Now, it is very basic, as you can see, but the premise of it, I think, is really good. I also think the premise of this you could use in other planners. There are other planners that have a extra page in between each week, such as Moxie Life, and you can kind of pre-plan your week there. That could be your brain dump list instead of your reflections page. And then you go in and you could draw across in your verticals of like Moxie Life about your time blocking for the week. So that's just an idea how one planner, you could basically do the same system. A golden coil you could kind of build to do similar systems like this, because you can add in an extra 2-page spread every week in a golden coil. There are other planners you can do this in too. So that's just something to think about if you think, ooh, that might work for me, but how could I make that work in maybe another planner that I already have right now? Her paper, my guess is, I'm guessing 70 pound. Could be 68 pound is my guess, 68 pound. It is not listed on her site. This planner is printed and shipped from the USA. So I do know that makes it more expensive, and especially with a small business, a small run of them. And so being $40, I think it's a decent price for the planner that you're getting and being all made and shipped in the USA. Let me show you what like the back of a page looks like. Written on here, you can see I wrote all on the back of this page. All on the back of this page is written on, and the paper handles it really well. I don't have any issues with the paper at all. It doesn't feel super thin like a Target planner. Like I said, it's either 68 or 70 pound. It could definitely be 70 pound. And it feels nice. It's smooth but not slick, so it doesn't have a lot of tooth to it. And I guess the good part of it being undated is what is about all undated planners. You could pick it up and use it on your really busy weeks and when you're on vacation, or let's say the kids are off school in the summer and you're really not having your normal work days. If you don't use it, you haven't wasted it. You can pick it up and use it anytime you need to. So I do think in that way, on really busy weeks, this could be really helpful to have on your shelf. Even if you use another planning system, but you're like, that really appeals to me for super busy weeks, definitely it could be helpful. I would love to know all your thoughts on this. So that is the flow of it. You have your monthly layouts, and then you have your 5 weeks after. And you could definitely buy tabs from any company like Passion Planner, Ashley Shelley, Erin Condren, or even on Amazon if you wanted to put monthly tabs on here. And then you get to the end, and that is it. Your year just ends. There are no extra notes pages. It is very lightweight and very portable. And so just carrying it around, it feels good in hand. It feels easy to carry. I don't mind this plastic coil at all. I've had other things with this type of coil, and I feel like it keeps it lightweight. It holds it together really well. It's flexible and it works super well. So this planner is just one I purchased on a whim in her launch because I didn't even follow her before this. I found her through an Instagram ad for this planner that popped up for me. Instagram knows what they're doing, you guys. And I was like, in that little Instagram reel that she shared, she actually shared how she functionally used this planner. And I'm like, boom. She sold me, because so many times I see a planner ad and all it is about the pretty cover. And I am a functional planner. And so I'm like, okay, the cover's beautiful. Yes, but I'm not going to sit there and stare at the cover all the time. I rarely see my covers because my planner is open and in use. So she had me at that ad because I was like, she just showed me and talked me through how she functionally used this planner and how it's a workhorse for her. And I could see how the function of it could work really well for for lots of moms. She also has a YouTube video up about how she did this just in a plain spiral notebook for a long time before she ever produced this planner. So that is up on her channel. I will try to find it and link her video on this planner and that spiral notebook method down below in the description. So more power to Kallie, because I feel like making a planner happen for the first time is not easy. And she just took her system and said, let's just do this. Let's just make it. And then her ad caught me, like I said, because every other company is only showing me the cover. And so many times I go to a company's planner page and they are all about planners, but I scroll through their Instagram feed and I can't see one person functionally using the planner. They don't explain to me ever one time or even show me the weekly page. I am like going through their whole Instagram feed and I can't even find a good picture of the weekly page or a reel of it to see how it is used. And that is what I'm looking for. So I was so impressed by that. And I hope that she will keep up her planner and just make a few improvements on it, because I think the basic idea of this is really good and could work for so many people. What do you guys think? Share with me down in the comments. I want to hear all of your thoughts. If you picked up this planner, especially share with me what you think about it down there. But I'd love to hear from everyone. What do you think about the flow of this planner and the system? I think it could work for a lot of busy women. All right, guys, take care of yourselves so you can take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.